gorgeous Leos, it is that time. This is Debs, and this is your reading for mid-August 2025. Leo, it's great to be with you. I hope everything is good in your world. Now, Leo, what are you going to do about this person? In meditation, I saw two people having a conversation, but they were both nervous. They were both tripping up on their words. They didn't know where to look. They were sort of fiddling with their hair, both of them. I really got the impression that there's this big spark between you two of attraction, but both of you are afraid of stepping over the line. Now, it might be, Leo, there's a huge age gap. There might be a situation, Leo, where you two work together, and you're thinking, oh, if it doesn't work out, I got to see this person in the office every day. There could be office gossip. No. It might be even something like, Leo, this is a sibling of your best mate, you know, and you're thinking, oh, God, if it doesn't work out with this person, it could be awkward with my best mate, something like that. Whether you're male or female, Leo, I feel as if you can't carry on sort of stepping around each other because it's pretty obvious that there's this chemistry between the two of you, but you don't want to say something to give this person the impression that you want to develop this into some kind of romance, because you don't want to give them the wrong impression that maybe you're after something that's just involving passion, or you don't want to appear too keen just in case you're not getting the signals right, mixed signals. I don't know, Leo, but there's definitely this chemistry between the two of you. And I think you've been trying to avoid it. You haven't wanted to look at this, but it might be at this period of time, Leo, that one of you is going to say something. Okay. All right, guys. Now, the deck is the Marchetti deck. Thank you, Michael. If you want a private reading, my website's down below. If you guys want to join the channel, the link is there too. And I'm just hearing someone say, yeah, it's just really awkward. So what do we have for my lovely Leos? Thank you, Michael. Masculine or feminine, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. What do we have for Leo? Thank you, Michael. The attraction may not have been there to begin with, Leo. I don't know why I'm feeling that. But you may have found yourself thinking about this person unexpectedly, or, you know, just putting on something nice when you knew you might bump into them. And what you're realizing is, yeah, there is that spark there. There is. You can't deny it. Okay, guys. Page of Cups, yes. Now, Leo, this can be someone who is starting to do nice things for you that they don't necessarily need to do. I don't know, guys. If you're working in an office, this is someone who may occasionally, when they go to get a coffee, they might get you one too and just plonk it on your desk. And initially you may have thought, oh, that was really nice of them, you know, didn't think anything of it. But what you're realizing is they may have tried to let you know that they like you. And I know, guys, it sounds as if we're in kindergarten, but I don't think this person knows how you feel. So they've been trying to gauge your interest. Oh, my Lord, Four of Wands. Okay. You two may work in an office together. Or this could be somebody who's even working on your house. Could be a repair guy, I don't know. Or a woman who delivers groceries to your house every other day. I mean, I don't know, Leo, male or female. There is this spark, but neither of you have felt comfortable in actually moving this into a conversation based around, shall we meet for a drink, right? In the past, Ten of Wands. So, Leo, you were burdened. Maybe this person helped you out somehow when you were stressed. Or maybe this is somebody that you talked to because you needed advice. After that time, guys, you realized, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, that you could manifest something from this. that there was a definite mutual attraction. What you're thinking about now is King of Swords. Leo, if you're a masculine, you're desperately trying to keep your emotions under control. You may be conscious that when you speak to this person, you're very blunt, you're very articulate, you just talk about the facts because you don't want this person to see that underneath there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of emotion. You're almost overplaying the King of Swords energy, right? If you're a feminine Leo, it may well be that with a King of Swords, you know this person is trying to hide how they feel. And you may smile to yourself when you two head off in different directions, you know, with the knowledge that, yeah, they're trying to keep things light or they're trying to keep things professional. But you both know, Leo, that this is kind of inevitable. You both know. It's as if, when is it going to happen? Who is going to say it first? And how is this going to develop? You kind of both know. In the immediate future, we have the Six of Coins. Leo, you're wanting an equal give and take relationship, and you may have held back from giving this person any indication that you were interested because you didn't want this to move into some kind of sordid friends of benefits type thing or office fling or one night stand. You didn't want that. So this is very interesting, Leo, because what I see happening in the immediate future is you two finding out a little bit more about each other and steering conversations in such a way that you figure out what each other is really wanting, right? For instance, you may, Leo, if you're a feminine, be trying to figure out if this person has a girlfriend or if this person is married. Some people don't wear wedding rings, right? So you may say something like, on a Friday, if this is an office thing, you may say on a Friday, oh, you know, you and your wife staying in this weekend, are you going out? With the hope that they're going to turn around and say, oh, I'm not married, or no, I'm single. And then you know, right? You've ticked that box. If you're a masculine Leo, it may well be that you decide to, I don't know, go and get your hair cut, or you may decide to slap on a bit of aftershave, or you could be putting on something particularly nice that makes you look really good, makes you feel good, with the hope that if this person does find you attractive, they're going to say, oh, you got your hair cut, looks good, or wow, nice aftershave. You just want something to make you feel as if, okay, yeah, it's definitely mutual. I think you both realize it is, but there may be a little bit of confusion still, right? In your fears, Leo, right at once. Okay. For my guys out there, you may be fearful of making your move and it not going very well. You may be afraid of saying to this person, oh, you know, if you're around on Friday, it'd be quite nice to meet up for a quick drink. And you may hope they're going to say, oh, yeah, you know, that'd be lovely. But you may be nervous that you might give them the impression that you're looking for a friends of benefits thing or a one night stand. And Leo, you may really like this person if you're a masculine. If you're a feminine Leo, you may be worried that if you insinuate to this person that you find them attractive, they may take it as you giving them the sort of come on that you're okay with a passionate fling. When Leo, you may be looking for a proper relationship. Whoever this person is, their energy. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, Leo. Guys, this is either straight up a work connection, okay? Pentacles energy can be literally, you know, a working dynamic. Or what you're both realizing is this person wants to work on it and you're ready to put in the effort too, Leo. I mean, this is simply the start of what could be a beautiful relationship. But you don't want this to get off on the wrong foot. You don't want this to turn into both of you getting a little bit drunk on a Friday night with the hope that you're going to lose your inhibitions, because you don't want it to start that way. What do? In your hopes, Leo, You are hoping that this is going to lead to love. All right, male or female, you're looking for love. And the outcome, guys, is the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. You're somehow going to be seeing this person's perspective, and it may surprise you. I don't know why. It could be you're realizing that they held back because they had to get over a painful breakup, or they held back because they actually didn't think you were really interested. You're going to see things totally differently, Leo. Interesting. Clarification for you. Yeah, you're sitting in your head a bit confused. 7 of Cups. Yeah, Leo, this is your strength card. You've been holding back. Holding back from making it obvious that you find this person attractive. You find this person sexy. But I'm hearing someone out there say, yeah, but sometimes I don't. Okay. So is that the real issue, Leo? Do you look at this person sometimes and think, oh, yeah, actually, they're really sexy? And then other times you may look at them and think, I don't know if I am attracted to them. I mean, maybe it's one of these connections, Leo, where this is just a particularly lovely person. And it might well be that if they've helped you out in the past, or you just know they've got a lovely personality, that's the real attraction, rather than just it being physical. I don't know. In this person's energy, guys, is, okay, Ace of Pentacles. All right. Now, that could give us an indication of why this person has held back. King of Coins, yes. Yes. Okay. I may be dealing with a female, Leo. What I'm getting here is, if you're a female, Leo, say, I think this person is really interested in you, but this is someone all about their career, all about their work. They may have been working on their financial stability for a very long time. They may be at a pretty high position in a company, or they could be an entrepreneur. They could be running their own business. I feel this person does want to work on this with you, Leo, but they are about to move. Now, it may be they're not about to move thousands of kilometers away. It may be, Leo, though, they don't know if they want some kind of long distance connection. They may just be moving an hour away. So that's why they've held back, because they may be in a situation where this is either someone who does contract work and they move every few months, or this is an entrepreneur who travels with their work, right? Or this could be, Leo, someone who's preparing to undertake an office transfer, right? They could be moving to another state, another city. And you don't know that. It may be this is something they want to keep to themselves for a while. So what they're thinking about is, I'm not sure it's going to work with Leo once I move. All right, guys. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So Leo, you know the spark is there. You know the attraction is there, guys. But you've been holding back. I think you've both been holding back. Yeah, but you're both knowing that at some point somebody's going to blurt out, you know, would you like to go out for a drink or something like that? All right, guys. So here we go. Archangel Michael, why is Leo thinking about the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands? This is a show of interest, okay? There could be a work connection here with the Four of Wands, or this person could be working on your house, or they could be living in your neighborhood, something like that. You're single, Leo, male or female, you're single. I feel I'm definitely connecting with a female, though. What's on your mind? The Emperor. Okay. You're not falling in love with your boss, are you, Leo? The Emperor is you viewing this person as someone pretty serious about their life, somebody who is in control, somebody who is doing very well. They could be an entrepreneur. The Six of Swords. You may feel this person's gone through a bit of a tough time. You may know that they've ended a relationship. Or it may well be, Leo, that you've ended a relationship and you know you're not quite ready to move into something serious, but the attraction's there. What's your energy? The Lovers. Yeah, Leo, you got a choice. But I don't think you want this to turn into a lover's situation. Yeah, because I think you're nervous, Leo, that if you made your interest known, this would move forward very, very fast. And you're afraid it would just burn out, or you'd be afraid it just wouldn't work. Gemini energy, Cancerian energy for some of you. Let's have a look at the past, guys. You were really burdened. You may have had a lot on your plate. You may have had to cope with a difficult situation. Okay, so you may have left a relationship or you may have moved house. It might have been that you were under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. The Death card. Okay, Scorpio energy. Whatever this was, Leo, you transformed your life. And with the Page of Coins, I think you met this person and you two developed a friendship. So this started off as a friendship, or this could have been someone you met at work. You could have started working with them. Or this is someone who came to help you move. Or they could have done repairs on your house. You realise, Leo, that after maybe a few weeks, there was this spark. There was. You were thinking about this. There is that spark. I know that I could manifest something with this person. I know it. Yes. 9 of Cups. I think we both want this. I think we both make each other very happy. Knight of Pentacles. But Leo, this is you wanting something relatively stable, right? You might have thought, if I give this guy the impression that I'm very attracted to him, I don't want him to see it as a sort of open invitation for a fling. It's as if, no, right? The World, yeah. In the immediate past, you realised that having ended a previous cycle, you were ready to move forward. You were ready to dip your toe in the dating pool, or you were ready to begin to get to know new people. But again, Leo, you didn't want this to burn out, is what I'm getting. So you held back, and this person held back. With the King of Swords, Leo, it's as if you know this guy is trying really hard to be super professional, right? No emotion. Let's just make sure we keep things factual. Talk about the weather, talk about projects, whatever this is. Or if this is something to do with your house, 4 of Wands, they're talking about work that needs to be done, or you're thanking them for helping you. It's as if they're going overboard trying to keep things platonic, but you both know that underneath there's this sizzle of attraction, right? What are you thinking about, Leo? Oh God, cars are flying. What are you thinking about? The Sun. Yeah, Leo, this is your energy. This person makes you happy whenever you see them. They could be naturally very positive, full of energy. They're always smiling. This is someone who, if you ask them to do something to help you, they say, yeah, sure, no problem, right? They're just a lovely person, always willing to lend a helping hand. Or you may feel, Leo, they've just got this nice guy vibe. What else is on your mind? What else are you thinking about? Yeah, I mean, you two have great conversations. There's a lot of banter backwards and forwards. They could have a great sense of humour. Leo, you may recently have felt a bit left out in the cold. You may recently have healed after a difficult situation. You may also be juggling money. So you haven't had an easy time of it. So you may be a little bit cautious, Leo, about jumping into a situation where you may feel this person's about to move, or this person just sees you as someone somehow linked to work or a project. So in the immediate future, guys, 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. I mean, both of you want to work on this. But this could be slightly awkward because you two could work in the same office, or you two could be part of the same team, or you may be paying this person to work on your house somehow. There could be a sort of service energy between the two of you. I think this person is really keen to get to know you. But what they're not telling you, Leo, is they're just about to move, right? They could be getting a position in a company that's higher level, better paid, and so they're moving. And they don't know how to tell you. They may feel it wouldn't be appropriate to just drop into conversation. Oh yeah, Leo, just so that you know I'm moving, because they may feel that you look at them and say, well, why are you telling me that? Or this could simply be an entrepreneur who works in one area and then they move once they finished a job to another area, right? So they're constantly on the move. So let's get timing, guys. Archangel Michael, when do we have the 6 of coins and the 8 of coins for my Leos? Thank you, Michael. Beginning of September. Okay. I'm seeing the 2nd to the 8th of September. All right, guys, so not too far away. Let's have a look at what this person is thinking about. They're thinking about a lucrative contract. Now, this is somebody who could be transferred to another office, or this is somebody who may quietly have gone for interview in another company, they got the job and they're leaving. This could be someone who is really pleased because they've been awarded a new contract, if this is an entrepreneur, and they're preparing to move to start work on that new contract. How are they feeling about Leo? The 2 of Wands. Leo, they may feel as if you're at life's crossroads, or they just don't know if you really do feel the same way. It's as if, well, Leo hasn't really given me an indication that they're interested, so I'm not going to make a fool of myself and say anything if I'm going to get a pushback. They don't know for sure. How do they see Leo? How do they see my Leos? Yeah, Bruce does. You may have Pisces in your chart, guys. The way they see you is they kind of know you're attracted to them, but you're not going to say anything. You're not going to say a word. You're not letting on. You're not flirting with them. And so they don't quite know whether or not to mention that you look great or to suggest you go out for drinks. What would they really want with Leo here? What would they really want? Leo, I think they want to get to know you. I think with the 3 of Cups, they want to move you into a much more light-hearted, playful energy. Not because they're looking for a fling, but they may feel, Leo, you work too hard, or they may feel, Leo, you stay in too much. They may be tempted to invite you to an event. They may be. They may want to see another side of you, Leo, Particularly if you guys just know each other in a working capacity. They want to see you kick up your heels, let down your hair, you know. Yeah. How do they view Leo? Anything else? The Fool. They do feel, Leo, you do have a playful side. They do think that you know how to have fun. They may also see you, Leo, as somebody quite impulsive now and again. You may say something or do something and it may shock them. Or they may feel, yeah, Leo just gets things done. If Leo wants to do something, they just do it. They may have a lot of admiration for you. Yeah. Okay. The Tower. All right. This is how they see you. The Tower, the Ten of Pentacles. They may feel, Leo, you went through a Tower moment pertaining to a relationship. You could have got divorced. Or you went through a Tower moment relating to your money. They see you, though, as someone very kind, very nurturing, somebody who'd make a wonderful wife, right? They also see you as someone very wise. I think, Leo, with a King of Cups, this is someone who is developing feelings for you, but they are looking at past mistakes, as in, I don't want to make a fool of myself, right? Or they may know, Leo, that you had a relationship with someone that didn't work out and you had to spend some time healing. What you're thinking about, Leo, is I am looking for somebody who's going to put in the effort. I'm not looking for a casual fling type situation. If I put effort into a connection, I really want it to go somewhere. What else are you thinking? Yeah, the Hermit. You may feel you've been in too much, or you may be thinking of a Virgo. For some of you, you've been doing some deep thinking about this person, soul searching about this person. You have. And what you're realizing is it might be fate that you two met. But you've been tempering your passions, Leo. You have been tempering your passions. If you're a female, and this is a masculine-feminine traditional relationship, you wouldn't make it obvious to a guy that you're really keen. You just wouldn't. He would need to do the chasing. So you've been holding back, but he's been holding back, Leo, because first of all, he knows you've gone through a rough time, and he is about to move in another direction. He's about to up sticks, relocate, okay? What else is going through your mind, guys? The Queen of Coins. You may be quite a serious career woman, Leo. You may also be all about your work, you know, building a business, or you may have a serious 9-to-5. Queen of Cups. You're also connected to your heart space, though, Leo. You do feel emotion for this person. Four of Cups. But you're nervous that they don't feel the same way. Yeah. How else are you feeling? The Queen of Wands. Leo, you don't know if this person really finds you attractive. You just don't know. What is fascinating, though, Leo, is we have 3 queens, right? And, of course, a 4th queen would make up the energy of the Empress. You want an equal give and take relationship. You've been on your own a little bit too much. You feel it was fate you met this person, right? So you've been tempering your passions. You're coming through as the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Cups, which means you have a warm, open heart. You're very compassionate and loving, but you've been mostly about your career over the last maybe few months. You don't know with the 4 of Cups as to whether or not this person finds you attractive. Which queen are we missing, Leo? We are missing the Queen of Swords, which is actual communication, which means you're waiting for them to sort of say something. You're not going to open up. They've got to be the one to do it. What's the energy between you? The 3 of Wands. Both of you feel your ships could come in with the other. But you're both realizing that if you moved on this, with the Three of Wands, it would bring enormous change into your lives. I.e., if this person is being transferred to another office, if it got serious, you would need to transfer with them or move to be with them. If this is an entrepreneur, Leo, who moves from place to place, depending on their work, it wouldn't be an easy relationship to lock down, because where would you live, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure this person doesn't live out of a van, but it may be, Leo, that this person doesn't have a stable base. I don't know. So what you're hoping for, Leo, is the Ace of Cups. I mean, you are hoping for love. You are. But again, Leo, you're going to keep your feelings to yourself. It's as if they have to be the one to show their feelings first. So guys, the final card is the Hanged Man. I mean, the Hanged Man, Leo, is you feeling a bit stuck because this person isn't making a move. But will they communicate? They may. What are they going to say? Are they going to say anything to Leo? You're seeing something differently, whatever they say. Okay, yes. What they're saying to you, Leo, is they are about to end a cycle, right? They're thinking about the Ace of Pentacles. They're about to uproot and move, which means that this association between the two of you may be coming to an end. What are they going to say to you? The Six of Wands. So Leo, what they're going to say is, I have signed on the dotted line for an amazing new job. I'm being transferred, or I've got a new role in another company. I have to move. Or this is someone who may have received an incredible work contract, which obviously they've said yes to, because this is someone thinking of moving for that contract, knowing it's going to make them a lot of money. This could be an entrepreneur. Okay, with an incredible opportunity, they've jumped on it. So what they're saying to you, Leo, is we're going to have to end this association, but not because I want to, Leo. It's because I've got this incredible opportunity. As in, they're trying to say to you, I don't actually want to move away from the area, but, you know, this is something that is going to be really good for my future. What are they not saying? What are they not saying? The Moon, Cancerian energy. What they're not saying, Leo, is they did develop feelings for you. But this is still someone who doesn't feel it's right or appropriate to come out with, I'm very attracted to you. So, oh gosh, are they not going to say anything? Judgment. Leo, they may say to you, it was actually a difficult decision to make, though. I had to make this judgment call. Okay, what are they leading to here? So they're saying it was a difficult decision for me to make. A great opportunity. What they're hiding is they develop feelings for you, and what they're saying to you is, but it was a bit of a difficult decision to make. Okay. Oh, Leo. Because, wow. The Knight of Cups. Did this person quietly fall for you? Are they trying in a roundabout way to say, I don't really want to leave because I'm not going to be seeing you? What are you going to say, Leo? Oh, is it all coming out at the last minute? Oh, yeah. What you're saying, Leo, is, oh, well, that's a really difficult message of truth that you're going. I'm hearing I'm going to miss you too. So, all right. So what are they going to say to that? So both of you are finally admitting feelings developed here. I'm hearing, but I'm coming back. Leo, this person's coming back. So either this is a short-term gig, this is a short-term contract, or this is someone who's only leaving for this particular project or venture, and then they're coming back. They could even be coming back if you're working in the same office, to the same office. So in a roundabout way, what they're saying to you, Leo, is this is not over, right? This is a kind of romantic way of this person saying, I am going to be back. So, we could pick this up maybe when I'm back. So Leo, this could be the start of a beautiful relationship because finally you two are expressing your feelings. So this is someone who's saying, I am leaving, but I'm leaving because I've got this brilliant opportunity. I couldn't turn it down. What they're not saying is they develop feelings for you, Leo. They're then going to go on to say, but it was a difficult decision to make to go for this venture or project or to say yes to this transfer, right? And what they're going to relay is because I developed feelings for you. They're going to say it. And what you're going to say in return is, oh, well, it's a difficult message of truth for me to hear that you're leaving. I'm hearing both smiling. And then they're going to say, well, don't worry because I'm coming back. Leo, I think this could move into something beautiful. It's going to take time. This person may head off for a few months. You guys may keep in touch now and again. Or this person may just turn up back in your life, Leo, hoping that you're still single and you two can pick this up where you left off, right? What are you both going to realize when you see each other again? Wow, Two of Cups. That actually, Leo, both of you fell for each other and felt a lot more emotion than either of you expected. This could be, this could be both of you understanding that since you've been apart, you've really missed seeing each other. And I think you two could move this into something lovely, quite serious, when this person's back in your area. The project is done, or they've done their work in another office and they're coming back to you, right? Yeah, wow. Leo, this could go all the way. You guys could end up talking about moving in together. This could be the one for you, Leo. This could be the one for you. So guys, a beautiful reading. I hope it's really helped you. Let me know, of course, in the comment section below if you feel this is for you. Take care of you guys, and of course, I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon. Bye now.